my god. So basically, if that was your team when you saw it in game week 1 and you feel like you're panicking, you feel like you have to make substitutions, you feel like you want to use a wild card, you feel like you're already behind, all I just want to tell you is you need to relax, calm down, and do not make any transfers until after you've watched this video. So before I go into my team reveal, one thing I just want to let you know is that FPL is a marathon and not a sprint. You don't need to go making drastic decisions right now because you feel like you didn't get above 30 points in game week 1. I will remind you that Zexi against Fulham last season actually scored the winner for Manchester United, and everyone thought that Xerxes was the man. Everyone just kept on bringing him into their teams. Not saying that AKTK is going to be the same case, but I'm just trying to let you know that game week 1 is not all that matters. There are 38 game weeks, so I think you pick these players for a reason, and I think you should actually give them a chance. So let's go straight into my team. I actually got 55 points in this game week. Wasn't bad because there was a lot more worse, and premium assets didn't turn up for everyone, so I'm actually grateful for my points. In goal I had Cells, which actually did not get that 6-pointer, but it's okay, it's all right, it's game week 1. Kukurea was outstanding, and I like his positioning, so he's maintaining his space. Van de Ven expected 6 points. I'm not complaining. You know, Diouf is a player that I'm really excited about, but West Ham as a whole, I'm skeptical about them because I don't like the way they are playing, and as a whole I'm accessing both of the players I have from them, which is Boyan and Diouf. Florian Wirtz is actually a player that I'm still watching. I can't just transfer him out. Apparently in my previous video I had Bruno Fernandes in there because Defcon and his Bruno Fernandes. He actually also created 5 chances in that game. If he entered, it would be a different case, but I just decided to go with Wirtz because Liverpool have a better attack, but unfortunately he didn't come through. It's okay, we still have to watch and assess. Cole Palmer is a close eye watch and assess because he's cost too much to be blanking like that and not looking lively in the games. I'll just blame it on Crystal Palace, we're so good. So Cole Palmer, you are warned. Mo Salah is the king. Mo Salah, the king Egyptian. I'm not going to say too much on that. Thankfully he came through with that goal, even though Erling Haaland came with the brace, but it's fine. Rodgers, Newcastle outplayed them. Not a single shot from Rodgers or Watkins. Can't really complain. Reinders, on the other hand, is a player that I'm really excited about because I really spoke about this guy on Twitter, on my X, and well, on my X, like X Twitter, you know what. So I actually said a lot of things. It was either him or Anderson for me. Decided to go with Reinders because I just like players with the attacking upside, and it paid off in the end. So I actually plan on sticking with Reinders, even though he has gone up to 5.6 million now. A lot of people have been bringing him in. My thing is, if you don't have him in, don't rush to bring him in because Pep rotates a lot. I already had him, you know, or if you just have like a player like Arias from Wolves that didn't even play at all, and maybe you might want to get Anderson or Reinders for that cover up. Watkins, on the other hand, like I said before, not one single shot on target. I'm just going to keep it like, okay, Newcastle were balling and they were 1 man down later on in the game, so let's just leave it like that. Aston Villa actually do have Brentford next, and Brentford I would consider were the worst team for game week 1, even though you feel like, oh, West Ham are the worst team, but West Ham just considered those 3 goals. I'm not really, it's just unfortunate, to be honest. I really want to see how they play against Chelsea in game week 2. Bowen, I really want to see how he plays against Chelsea in game week 2. So how I'll be lining up for game week 2, the team remains the same. I'm not making any transfers. As I already said, if you want to use your wildcard, feel free, but I'm not going to be using that. I will not also be advising you use your wildcard chip just yet because the sample size is too small. It's just game week 1. We need more data to actually assess, or even more playing time to assess how these guys are going to adjust to the Premier League. The league just started, so it's not enough to actually just conclude once and for all, except your team is just horrible. You know, like maybe you have a lot of players not playing and they're expensive, e.g. like Mamouche, you know, is 8.5. And yes, if Pep is going to maintain the style of play they did against Wolves, yes, you might not want to actually keep him, which I totally agree. But generally, let's calm down a bit, right? But for now, Dogu and Steve are just going to come in. Kukurea is also going to be at the defense. Those are the players I'm going to be playing. I hope Dogu starts because it's Man United against Fulham. Love what I saw against Arsenal, you know, and I'm hoping that Dogu is also very attacking. So I hope Man United, first of all, get the clean sheet, and I hope Dogu has some attacking returns in there. Saw what I liked, so I'm just happy to own a Man United player. Midfield stays the same, and I hope Reinders starts. I hope Pep does not switch up anything and his attack stays the same. I'm hoping Watkins actually delivers against Brentford. He's even like a good captaincy shout, but I'm just going to put my armband on Mo Salah. If you actually have Erling Haaland, well, credit to you. He was obviously going to score. The thing is, I just couldn't have Haaland and Mo Salah in the same team. I'm not going to do that. If you are doing that, well, kudos to you, and it looks like as if you've won, because Anderson and Reinders are actually good budget picks, enablers, and they would actually help you accommodate Haaland and Salah. I actually was looking at Drewsby Hall because Everton, like, he cost 5 million on the dot, and Everton are signing a lot of players, and it looks like they were going to be playing well, but against Leeds, like, they were outplayed. So I'm just going to back off from Everton assets for now. I'll assess later on in the game. But generally, if you want more updates from me, if you want me to more insights from me, I actually tweet very well on X. So just follow me on X. It's Fei Talks FPL. I actually post a lot of things on X. So this is how my team is just going to be lining up for game week 2. Didn't want to make this a long one, but if you want to see me on X, well, follow me on Twitter, subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be posting more this season. I'm going to at least doing at least one video a week, or most times 2. Sometimes I'll actually just do my whole thoughts on the videos, because I don't want to make this team selection or team review videos so long, but at least I'll dedicate some other videos where we just get to talk podcast style about the game week and about certain players we like and about players that I want to bring in. Speaking of players I want to bring in, if I was going to actually do anything with this team, it would just be taking Vets out, downgrading to a Gakpo, and actually bringing Ekitike, upgrading Bowen to Ekitike. Even though if I downgrade Vets to Gakpo, I'll have enough money to actually definitely do Ekitike to Bowen. But hey guys, update me, or I will update you on Twitter. And thank you for watching this far. If you like what you've seen so far, please subscribe to the channel, and we will see each other on the next side. Good luck on your game week 2 teams as well, and bye guys.